beautiful morning here in central Iowa this morning. Gonna be up in the middle to upper 80s, I believe, later on today. Gonna get back to work on the Bronco here this morning. I'm gonna get that floor put in. So here's the situation. I've been working on this for quite a while, for several hours, and get my light here, maybe you can see anyway. Just stick that right there. And anyway, I got this welded in, I painted it up, so that's good. Not a problem there. The problem I'm running into right now, it's not really a problem, well, it's kind of a problem, but it's not too bad. I marked on here, this is as much as I can go with the floor piece, and then it goes from about here. I made a mark somewhere. You'd have to angle it down kind of like that. Don't really need to replace this up in here. I think what I'm going to have to do is mount the door, because I'm not exactly sure where the rocker is going to go. This little part right here is the side of the old rocker that hasn't been there for a long time. I cut this piece out. This outer piece was actually good. Where is that piece? Here it is. And I cut that out because the rocker underneath of it was it's just not too good either. And one thing I'm gonna have to do, the rocker that I got, this one here, this is where the front fender, the big bolt that goes in right here, that's where that attaches to. And I ordered the wrong rocker panels when I got them for the Bronco. I got, these are actually, what, 1980 through 86. I didn't think there was any difference, but I would have ordered the right year had I been paying attention. And the only difference in them is how the front fender attaches, I guess, because that's the one on 80 through 86, and this is the one on the Bronco, same on the other trucks I've been working on. So I'm going to have to drill out all these spot welds and put this one on there. So that's one thing I need to do. And like I said, I think I need to mount the door up and figure out exactly where I need to get the rocker panel and where I need to cut this out somewhere. I'm not exactly sure where. I know it doesn't fit quite right. The other side didn't either, probably because it's aftermarket stuff. Plus you're trying to go over the top of metal. To me it seems like it should go right at the bottom of that square hole. But when I do that, it seems like it's sitting way too low. Because I had the floor piece in there, which has this lip. It's built into the floor piece. And when I lay that on top of here, that lip is up quite a bit higher than when I put this piece where I think it needs to go. So it may actually have to go up higher than what I'm thinking. So that's where I'm at right now, and just trying to figure out how to do this and make it come out right. I think I need to get the door on here, so at least I have something to go off of, because you can't really go off of the floor because this has been disconnected for so long. It's probably not, I don't know, should be close to where it goes. I do have this piece, if you can see it or not, this piece down here, and it's got a couple of tabs on it, and the rocker panel lines up pretty much right with the bottom of those, but just getting it all pieced in there just right is proving to be a little tricky. But we'll get it figured out. I've got 1% battery left. I need to go change that, so I will catch you after a while. Got the door on the Bronco, and I've got that rocker panel. It's just sitting on my jack up pretty much where it's supposed to go. Not real perfect. Couldn't get the back slid over far enough. There's still a little bit of metal underneath there I need to remove, but that's about where it needs to go. So I need to get that welded in there, get the floor sections welded in, and like my last video, this is just taking a lot longer than you think it would. But I'll get it all in there, and then we're gonna turn around and start working on these back corners. Back corners, wheel wells, and then we're gonna have the fun time of figuring out what to do with this rear sill. I need to get out and finish fixing the roof on the barn as well. However, there's a pretty potent little storm off that direction heading this way, and don't really know if I want to be out there fixing the roof and have it start storming. Not 100% sure what I'm going to do here. Looks like that board is the one that's missing there. Looks like about half of it's missing. So maybe able to just nail down into that, but I'd like to get something out here on this outside edge just to not let wind get up in there. Although looks like even where that board is there, not a whole lot keeping wind out of there. They're supposed to have these little plugs in the end of these, I guess. A lot of them, most of them are gone. Heck, the board down here isn't looking too good either. Barn isn't brand new, you know. In fact, this one down on this end is pretty much like where the metal started lifting up. This may cause a problem at some point too. Would anyone like to donate a new shop building? So gonna get to work on this here in just a little bit. I'm gonna see if it's gonna rain or not. And then I have to take off here later this morning and be gone for a little while. When I get back from that, I'm gonna get back to work on the Bronco here. I'm gonna get that floor done. Hopefully after that floor gets in, the rest of this will move right along. This stuff, it's not hard, little time consuming, but that shouldn't be too bad. Then we'll get the sides all fixed up and this rear sill. Which, like I said before, the center section, it's not too bad. It's just these outside parts that are pretty much non-existent. We'll get it figured out, we'll get her put together, and pretty soon she'll start looking like a Bronco again. And I think I have a couple of things down in the P.O. box, and I know of one more thing that is on its way. Not gonna put that in this video. I wanna get this one done, edited, uploaded. But I do wanna say, if you have a license plate for the license plate wall, which actually needs to be extended around somewhere, thinking over here, or anything else that you want to send into the Fox shop, the address is down in the description. And also a link down there for channel stickers, t-shirts, hoodies, all that good stuff. Link for that's down there as well. Feel like I didn't get a whole lot accomplished in this video, but I'm gonna probably upload it anyway. I'll decide when I get into editing it. It's just real time consuming, and there's nothing down here really to go off of for the rocker panel or anything. I mean, everything was just gone. But we're getting there. It'll get done. Well, we're having some weather tonight. It was blowing really hard and raining a lot harder than this. Now we're getting a lot of hail. Some of it's pretty good size. It was good size, then it went down to about marble size. Then it picked up again, got bigger, and I think now it's starting to settle down a little bit. It was hailing so hard I couldn't even hear in here. This is nuts. We're supposed to be having severe storms tonight. I think we got one. Look at all the water running off of the, used to be a hog lot, out into the yard. This is crazy. We did not need this, that's for sure. I want to go out and pick up some of this hail, but I don't really want to get pelted by hail. I don't know how much rain we're getting, but it is just dumping. And unfortunately, this may not be the end of it. Looks like the hail is pretty much over. I see a few bouncing around out here every once in a while. So anyway, give this video a thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.